In the name of wonder and record, I, the humble chronicler of FBN expeditions, set forth once more, this time to the enchanted realm of Eldoria. The very earth beneath my feet seemed to hum with arcane energy as I approached this land of luminescent wonders. Nestled within Eldoria lies the Crystal Caverns, a subterranean labyrinth of ethereal radiance. I descended into the depths of the cavern. The air around me began to shimmer with an otherworldly glow. Everywhere I looked, crystals of every size and hue adorned the cavern walls, casting kaleidoscopic reflections on the cavern floor. The effect was mesmerizing, like stepping into a living painting, and my senses were immediately awakened by the symphony of sounds that filled the cavern. Droplets of water tinkled against the crystal formations as they dripped from the stalactites above. The gentle lapping of water against the cavern floor created a soothing rhythm, while the occasional soft sigh of wind echoed through the chamber, and the scent of the cavern was unlike any I had encountered before. A subtle mix of minerals and earthiness mingled with the sweet aroma of crystal formations. The sensation of cool, damp air on my skin was a welcome relief from the heat and humidity of the outside world. I delved deeper into the crystal caverns. I couldn't help but marvel at the history that lay before me. This place was once home to an ancient civilization believed to have harnessed the power of crystals for their everyday lives. The thought of what secrets might be hidden within these shimmering halls fueled my determination to uncover the truth. But as I continued on my journey, a sense of unease began to settle in my heart. Why did this civilization abandon their crystalline sanctuary? What dark force could have driven them away from such a wondrous place? As I delved deeper into the caverns, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was not alone. And the further I ventured into the crystal caverns, the more I began to uncover hints of a tragic past. The remnants of once beautiful crystal formations lay shattered and broken, their luminescence dimmed. It was clear that something had befallen this ancient civilization, leaving their once thriving community in ruins. As I stood there, surrounded by the echoes of a long-lost past, I couldn't help but feel a profound sense of sadness. The crystal caverns held many mysteries, and it was my duty as a scholar to unravel them. But first, I needed to understand why this civilization had been forced to abandon their home. The answers, I knew, were hidden deep within the caverns, waiting to be discovered. So, with renewed determination, I continued my journey into the crystal caverns of Eldoria. Eager to uncover the secrets that lay buried beneath its shimmering surface. I delved deeper into the crystal caverns. The ethereal glow of the crystals intensified, casting an otherworldly light that danced across the cavern walls. Each step I took sent reverberations through the ancient earth, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was intruding on a long-forgotten world. The air grew colder as I ventured further in, and I wrapped my cloak tighter around me. The silence was deafening, broken only by the faint drip of water somewhere in the distance. I couldn't help but wonder what could have driven this ancient civilization from their crystalline sanctuary. I came upon a vast chamber, its walls adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes of daily life. There were images of people harvesting crystals, cooking over open fires, and even what appeared to be religious ceremonies. But among these scenes, there was also an ominous symbol etched into the wall, a crystal shattered into fragments. I followed a narrow passageway that led me to another chamber. This one was filled with large, vibrant crystals that seemed to pulse with life. In the center of the room stood an ornate pedestal, upon which rested a single, clear crystal orb. I approached it carefully, my heart pounding with excitement and trepidation. As I touched the orb, a rush of images flooded my mind. I saw visions of droughts and famines that had ravaged the land above, forcing the people to abandon their homes in search of sustenance. But despite these hardships, they continued to harness the power of crystals, using them to create life-saving technologies and maintain their civilization within the safety of the caverns. But then, something changed. I saw images of dark figures encroaching upon the crystal caverns. They were unlike anything the people had ever seen before, twisted creatures with an insatiable hunger for crystals. The invaders threatened not only their way of life, but their very existence. Faced with this new threat, the ancient civilization made the difficult decision to leave their crystalline sanctuary behind. They took what they could carry and set out into the unknown world above, vowing to rebuild and adapt in the face of adversity. As the visions faded, I was left standing in the chamber, awestruck by the resilience and determination of this long-lost civilization. Their story served as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for survival and renewal. And with this newfound understanding, I continued my journey through the crystal caverns, eager to uncover more secrets and unravel the mysteries that lay buried beneath Eldoria's surface. And the chamber I stood in was a testament to the ancient civilization's ingenuity. Crystals of every hue and size adorn the walls, casting a mesmerizing kaleidoscope of light on the cavern floor. As I breathed in the cool, damp air, I could feel the hum of arcane energy that coursed through Eldoria's heart. I continued my exploration, delving deeper into the crystal caverns. The labyrinthine passages seemed to go on forever, but with each step, I uncovered new wonders. Intricately carved statues depicting the ancient civilization's gods stood sentinel, their crystalline eyes gleaming in the dim light. The deeper I ventured, the more I could sense a palpable tension in the air. The once vibrant crystals that lit up the caverns now seemed dulled, as if they held a secret that had long been forgotten. It was then that I stumbled upon an enormous crystal chamber, unlike any I had seen before. At the heart of the chamber lay a massive crystal formation, its facets reflecting the ethereal radiance that filled the cavern. But it was not just the size of the crystal that captivated me. It was the intricate carvings etched into its surface. They depicted scenes of prosperity and abundance, of a civilization thriving in harmony with the crystalline world. As I traced my fingers over the ancient symbols, I could sense a faint hum of power emanating from the crystal. It was then that I heard a whisper, a voice that seemed to come from the very walls themselves. "Greetings, traveler," it said. "You have journeyed far and uncovered the truths that our ancestors sought to preserve." I looked around, unsure if the voice belonged to a guardian or a spectre of the past. But there was no one in sight, only the crystals and their silent whispers. "Who are you?" I asked, my voice barely more than a whisper. "We are the echoes of the past, the memories that linger in these halls," the voice replied. "We have watched as the world above changed, as the crystalline sanctuary was abandoned and forgotten. But you, traveler, you carry the fire of determination and the spirit of discovery within your heart." With those words, I felt a surge of energy coursing through me, filling me with a renewed sense of purpose. I vowed to continue my journey, to uncover the truth behind this ancient civilization's exodus and bring their story to light. And so, with the echoes of the past as my guide, I continued my expedition through the crystal caverns, eager to unravel the mysteries that lay buried beneath Eldoria's surface. And the crystalline tunnels of the crystal caverns stretched out before me like a maze of luminescent wonder. Each step I took sent resonating ripples through the ground, echoing the hum of arcane energy that coursed through Eldoria's heart. My determination drove me deeper into this enigmatic realm, where history and mystery intertwined. The cavern walls glittered with crystals in every shade and size, their refractive properties casting a kaleidoscope of light on the cavern floor. Each crystal seemed to whisper tales of ancient civilizations long forgotten, their secrets locked away in the depths below. I pressed on, captivated by the allure of the unknown. As I ventured further, the air grew denser with ethereal radiance. The hum of the crystals grew louder, merging into a gentle melody that resonated within me. I could almost sense the presence of those who once inhabited this place, their laughter, their whispers, their dreams. The deeper I delved, the more intricate the crystal formations became, each one a testament to the ingenuity and artistry of the ancient civilization that had once thrived here. I marveled at crystalline chandeliers that illuminated the caverns with an otherworldly glow, and at columns carved from massive crystals that seemed to reach for the heavens. My heart swelled with awe and reverence as I continued my journey, each new discovery revealing more about this enigmatic society. But despite the beauty and wonder that surrounded me, there was an undeniable sense of melancholy that lingered in the air, a reminder of the past that had been lost to time. Why did they abandon their crystalline sanctuary? What secrets lay hidden within these shimmering halls? The answers eluded me, yet I pressed on, driven by my unyielding determination to uncover the truth. And then, at the heart of the caverns, I found it, a chamber bathed in the purest light, its walls adorned with crystals that shimmered with an otherworldly brilliance. In the center of the room stood a monumental crystal, its facets reflecting the entire spectrum of light. As I approached, I could feel the pulse of Eldoria's heart beneath my feet. With a deep breath, I reached out and touched the ancient crystal, feeling the connection to the past resonate through me. Images flashed before my eyes, scenes of joy and sorrow, triumph and despair, love and loss. I saw the ancient civilization thrive, grow, and ultimately fade away, leaving behind only echoes of their memories. The knowledge flooded through me, filling me with a sense of profound respect for those who had come before. I understood now. They had not abandoned their crystalline sanctuary out of fear or despair, but because the time had come for them to move on, to continue their journey in another realm. Their legacy lived on, carried by the travelers like me who dared to seek the truth and unravel the mysteries of Eldoria's enchanted realm. With a renewed sense of purpose, I stepped back from the crystal, ready to share the story of this ancient civilization with the world above. This concludes this entry into the Atlas Obscura of fantasy. May your paths be curious and your steps ever bold.